Be decisive. Promote decisions.
At each step in the recruitment process, you must make go or no-go decisions. That is, you must decide if your prospect is qualified to move on to the next step in the process, and whether or not to continue to invest your time and additional resources. These are critical questions, and you must make them in a timely manner. Your ability to make these decisions and act in ways that support your decisions will determine the length of your recruitment cycle and ultimately the amount of time it takes for your recruitment activity to show up in your bank account. For the professional presenter, there can be no long, protracted period of thinking it over. In this case, the prospect either meets the established criteria or they don't, and that's in all cases. You either move the person to the next phase of your recruitment process or you don't. You are the most important decision maker in the process.
Don't drag your feet.
The more quickly you make your decisions, the shorter your recruitment cycle and the sooner and greater the revenue realized from your recruitment efforts. Dragging your feet on key decisions leads to opposite results. Longer recruitment cycles and less revenue. This is simple math, and all of these items are directly self-proportional. If the development process progresses far enough, you'll be making presentations for the purpose of obtaining sign-on decisions. If you've been decisive with your go, no-go, and leave in, leave out decisions throughout your process, you'll be comfortable asking your favored prospects to commit during or following your presentations. The requests of your prospects will be consistent with the behavior and actions you've exhibited and modeled for the prospect all along. Your following of a solid process will contribute greatly to your being comfortable asking your prospect for a yes or no decision. Because you understand the downside of think it over, you'll be comfortable giving your prospect permission to say no, rather than some form of think it over if he has any doubts about your offering being the best fit for his needs.
Key reviewables.
Examine your recruitment process and identify your specific go or no-go decision points. Ask yourself, how comfortable are you making those decisions? Reflect on your presentations. How comfortable and effective are you at getting prospects to commit to making a yes or no decision when you establish those presentations? How effective are you at actually obtaining those decisions rather than accepting some form of think it over? Keep track, what's your ratio of total scheduled presentations to scheduled presentations which include the prospect's firm commitment to make a decision. Make note too of what's your ratio of decisive dialogue junction points obtained from prospects to think it overs accepted from prospects at the conclusion of presentations. And finally, what conclusions can you draw from these behaviors?
Moving forward or moving on.
Operative no or no-go questions which can be posed regarding prospects include, is this really the best fit? Is this person willing to work with you? Could your efforts be more productive with someone else? Actually, most of us don't like taking no for an answer, and that certainly includes capable presenters. When actively recruiting a worthy prospect, only to get a no reply, the presenter may automatically mentally consult their overcoming stalls and objections list and fire back a response designed to turn the no into a yes. A reluctant prospect can, of course, have his own list of responses too. The repartee exchange can continue ad infinitum until someone or someone's list is exhausted.
Know where you are situationally.
As you know, there comes a point when you must either sign on the prospect or close down the effort. The odds are good that you already know intuitively when you reach that point with a prospect. If you don't know or think you don't, you may soon be coming to find out. You can't, though, take declinations as rejections of you as a person. Continually pushing for yes, continually ignoring the possibility that you may not have the best fit before you, continually refusing to take a no that's stated directly or indirectly will lead you down a dead-end path. In addition to lost self-esteem, the result will be wasted time, effort, and resources that could have been invested with other worthy prospects. The sooner you find out that you're not going to sign someone you might otherwise really want, the sooner you can redirect your energy to more suitable pursuits. If you are thoroughly knowledgeable about your offer and understand the situations it's designed to address, the problems it's designed to solve, and the results it's designed to achieve, you'll be able to diagnose a prospect situation that much quicker and determine whether your offer really is a good fit. If it isn't, the process should stop. If it is a good fit, but the prospect will not help you to develop a mutually committed business relationship, the process stops in that case too. You'll, of course, know a good cash card agent fit. It's the one where the new agent delivers revenue to the lead agent and the parent company. And it's the one where the new agent gains the revenue he was expecting to make or more. If this prospect seems to be that person, but you just can't overcome his unwillingness or doesn't open up to you, or cash card doesn't address his pain or other motivations, then you'll want to recognize that continuing to pursue the opportunity with this prospect at this time may likely continue to lead only to an eventual no, or most likely a series of continued and repeated no's. In such a case, it can be best to acknowledge the eventual no right now and file the lead. You can refuse to recognize it if you want, but if a no today is likely to be a no tomorrow, close the file and move on. Periodically examine prospect dialogue, which has been dragging on for a while. Take a hard look at the prospect and determine whether your offer is truly the very best fit for the prospect and their situation. If it's not, close the file. If it is, address the issue with the prospect and determine exactly what it'll take to get the process moving. If the prospect is unwilling to make an acceptable commitment, again, close the file. If the recruitment process has stalled and an honest, objective, critical analysis reveals that your offer is a no-go or non-fit for your prospect, or doesn't otherwise resolve or satisfy all of your prospect's needs or issues better than competing situation, then it's time to let it go. Prospects ultimately gravitate to situations that they perceive provide the very best fit for them. If that's not you, close the file, move on. Whether it's a yes or it's a no, decide it and map it or wrap it.